Working on that hip mobility. Thank you for tuning in to Snake Diet Larry's Snake Diet Barbell. And it is time to train again. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the videos, share the videos, dislike the videos. Do whatever you need to. Just let me know you're out there. Okay, so anybody who's been watching my channel knows that I'm pretty inconsistent right off the bat with squats as far as the depth. Anybody who watches my videos knows that in the competition phase, when I actually go to do a powerlifting meet, I always hit my squats. So I don't want to jinx myself because I'm not just going in bro style and lifting. I'm training. I'm working on this hip mobility, getting this depth right off the bat. So I don't feel like I'm jinxing myself by talking about it. I just, I have to talk about the training. And if you're going to be getting into squatting, or if you are if you do squat right now, got to get that depth, man. And if you're in USAPL, which is the strictest federation known to man, then you've got to be able to get your squat depth. So we are working on squat on a daily basis, working on getting myself down into the lowest position possible with my weight evenly distributed between my pinky toe, my big toe, and my heels, and which is easier said than done. So as you see, I'm always falling back here. I'm staying balanced, but the goal is to be able to get to this low position with my chin up, chest up, and to be able to sit in the lowest bottom position possible. And right now I need a little bit of help from the squat rack, but that's okay. It's a work in progress. Strength takes a long time to develop, and you just don't automatically become a great squatter. The best squatters in the world have to work on being the best squatters in the world, and those of us who are at the other end of the spectrum, who want to become great squatters, well, the only way you become a great squatter is you work on it diligently. All right, but as you see, right off the bat, I'm able to get to a much more acceptable depth right off the bat, which is, a big change from how I normally start off. I'm working on being more meticulous with every single set, starting from the beginning, instead of just, going in and moving right off the bat. I'm having more discipline. So I'm proud of the fact that I've got a coach who doesn't let me slide on that, who keeps me honest, who keeps me hitting depth, and who wants me to become a really, really great squatter like he is. So in order to do that, you gotta have people who push you hard. So thank you for that, coach. And here I go pushing hard. So the idea here, get your forearms over the handles, squeeze that handle in, squeeze those handles into you like a bear hug, and that forces you to be a little bit more upright, even though, as you can see, squeezing the handlebars in squeezes the pad down on your neck, but that helps you get a better upper back. That gives you a bigger upper back, gives you a stronger upper back, and that should give me a bigger deadlift down the road. All right, so these squats here start off at depth, but they end at really deep depth, and I don't miss a depth on any one of these 25 reps. Even a couple of the sketchy reps, they're not sketchy as far as depth, they're just sketchy as far as form. But I might be in need of a deload coming up here because, quite frankly, guys, I'm whipped. But, a good rest always changes that. But when we're talking about a deload, what we're looking at is the total package here, which is you want explosiveness. Now, I'm training fasted, but I had a good carb up last night, and I woke up. I had a couple cups of coffee, and I came down here and I trained fasted. So I definitely have a good carb up in me. And for the carb up that I had, yesterday I had a lot of rice, um, and I slept like a baby. So I should be a lot more explosive than what I am right now. And I'm just really not. So I don't know. Maybe there's a deload coming. Maybe there isn't. Either way, um, still was a great day of training, and I've got no complaints. So I'm getting these depths, I'm getting these reps nice and deep, which is what I want out of myself. And so today definitely is a win-win, and and I'm just really happy with the progress, and I'm glad that I am forcing myself to open these hips up so I can really step up my game on the squat depth. Now, this 300 pounds really is feeling, it's feeling like a 7 out of 10, and it should be feeling like a 3 out of 10. So, yeah, maybe it's time for a deload. I don't know, Coach, you decide on that. But for all you guys who are sticking around and watching these videos all the way through, um, I only train 3 days a week, and these supplemental exercises that I do, if it's not a main lift, okay, so if you got your main lifts, you've got squat, bench, deadlift, and overhead press. Everything else is supplemental. Even this safety squat barbell that I'm doing, this is a supplemental lift because I don't have the I don't have my it's not a straight barbell. It's not a standard barbell. So even though it is a main lift, it's a supplemental exercise. So the fatigue here is coming from all the supplemental exercises that I've been doing, which I've cranked the weight way up on over the last 3-4 weeks, and it's what it's doing is it's building up fatigue. It's fatigue accumulation. Okay, all the stresses of life and all the stresses in the gym, they tax your central nervous system and they get you worn out. Now I don't care what anyone says. You got people on one side saying that there is no such thing as being overtrained. You have people on the other side that says there is such a thing as being overtrained. I believe that there is such a thing as overtraining when you're pissed off and you're ornery and you can't sleep, and you don't want to be bothered with your fellow man, okay? Then you're freaking overtrained. I don't, that's just the way it is. So let's not let's not mince words with this. I mean, uh, there is such a thing as overtraining. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I didn't kill the volume on this stuff, but I've got to get out of the house and I need to upload this, and I don't have time to be going back and chopping the sound down. So, looking at the rest of the video, yeah, I left some sound in there, but that's okay. No big deal. Look, you guys, I got to get out of here, but I'm just going to leave this. Uh, I'm just going to leave you with this that I have been working diligently. I've lowered the weight on the assistants. Normally, I would have 315 on here, but I'm just whooped and beat down, and I don't want to sacrifice my form. So it's time to lighten up the load a little bit here. And this is I'm not supposed to be going 10,000 pounds on Romanian deadlifts or supplemental exercises. So that's okay. And uh, we're going to up the reps on the dumbbell work because I'm not paying $900 for a pair of dumbbells. Screw all of you guys out there who are price gouging. If you're selling weights online and you're charging $6.50 per pound, and they're used weights, that means you're an asshole. You're a greedy bitch, and you deserve to get smacked. And if you're a big name company and you know people are dying to get gym equipment and you're still charging $800 for a pair of dumbbells, and you won't change your protocols to meet the needs of people, you're just going to make them pay. Well, no one's putting a gun to their head, but if you're not willing to change your price and you're a big name company out there and you know who you are, and chances are that you're not watching this channel, but just in case you might come across it by a fluke, it might wind up in your feed, and you are the person who is setting the price on overcharged dumbbells, you are also a dick. So, I came up with a new invention here to get my strict curls in, and I kind of like it. So now we're going to add on 5 pounds a week until we can't do a single set of 10, and we're just going to work that number until we can get this barbell curl up. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode of Snake Diet Barbell. Time to train. Love you guys. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy, and I'll talk with you later. Bye.